And I will make a whole video about tribalism and how it is going to kill us.
Let's not recognize. What the way you say at the count?
I just got up to realize that people they banter about Oobake, Akwaaba, and Ashantis are throwing tantrums, and Gans are throwing stuff, and someone is telling how his town or his city is supporting Ghana's economy, and what has this city done, and what blah 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 blah. So now Oobake and Akwaaba, is there a problem with this? I don't know where this is going. Now, there were issues with Oobake and Akwaaba. How did we get here? How did all this start? But before we get into that, let us listen to some education about Akwaaba versus Oobake. You know, where Counsellor Lutterodt was given, a very great discussion and education on. And after that, we will come and talk about how it all started.
Oobake.
Okay, for educational purposes, I'd like to talk about it too, but and cry for stand now on taking. One, the request name yes say, me use Akwaaba. That's not
no.
The request is yemfa we so enka.
It can track Akwaaba na ya throw say.
So for example, say Accra in an airport no wa. Obetro Oobake.
Obetro.
Like the writing you see there, instead of Akwaaba in bold, Oobake, you can have Weasel, you can have Akwaaba in smaller words. But because you are in Accra, let's highlight the greetings in the Ghana language.
But the whole world will be Ukaso ya Ghana in the say Akwaaba.
Because Akwaaba kind of story in CJ. If you go back to that story where the Akwaaba came, Akwaaba was promoted and became a tourist presenter. Yeah, story say only Calabash. It was a whole thing. It was a concept that was done by CJ. CJ ex-Sanya and Bion representation of US. So only a deliberate act of somebody selling a particular act. To say what your United Showbiz or why an act autumn. It was not a greeting that was given out. But it will be a dia or ye. But in Tiasiamuno, Akwaaba. No, you are Akwaaba. In our literal meaning, they are welcoming you back. And a general statement for everyone. This conversation started in the palace of the Gamanje. All welcoming for no CEO. Or no, ni palace had dear. Uti audio. No, say ni palace how about dear. Say or wabano or Jimwatnasia. On to me kase Akwaaba ewo nkran palace na the obe kan say Oobake ni ajisu mwe atu okan, like it was a statement he made to welcome the people that came around. On to me and naturally on to me kan Akwaaba ewo King's Palace and on to me kan welcome. So it was just a statement to know that this is how we welcome our people in the Ghana state. Then the thing escalated from there. But Akwaaba say, different languages were coming from. Nothing stopped them from adding the third language. I'm just the Ghana language. I don't know the third language. It makes no difference. And you so be right to be language more. But me say, you're quite Ashanti region. You don't got Oobake or Ashanti region. But it should be smaller. And the Akwaaba no Ashanti region here kesiye. But that's it. Ashanti region where Akwaaba we go I can say airport no.
And where kesenaka Weasel na Ketwa na Oobake.
Ketwa because that is and to call also voter region. Now could do voter. Now ko ban say oh tro voter dia.
Weasel
no kesiye. Na Akwaaba ya Ketwa.
It's mu ko takra dia mo betro.
It is ko mu kasa ne den.
Ye de ne ye mo na Akwaaba.
Yo, it mo ka Akwaaba na. Akwaaba na oya kan
say ye ka fanti
there be Akwaaba na mo nyina mo ka ye man won say Akwaaba na
nti ye ka Akwaaba na because it's a nya botre
what you say. So their coming their request the request is not bad and I think say it's long overdue, but just say Your friend said the presentation and the entry, your course some way, we see, and that's where the issue is. But it's not anything bad. What did he say? I echo what you say?
Yeah.
I echo ye ahe kolo.
Ya
tobiana.
Eyenkran.
Ahe. Ye to.
Hi.
Onye
ya.
Dabi ahe kolo. Ahe.
Ye to. Ya tobiana. Ye to.
So then me patrol yesuade. Why is it that any obi koshia obi na oye ejuma? Ebi ahun say bi amazing bi ana obi yeju odu o say any me mama iko like
ahekolo is a word. Yeah, aheko.
Oh, I see.
What was here? And it was a natural thing, but see, as language is growing, obi a modifier. Me my example be to say mokola. Enya mokola o. Makola.
Me kwa ko feja.
Me feja. Gal for na ba ho no mo soja. Enti nkran for no be so mo so bidia. Omo di bidie bre won no mo afagya e di akoto omo kopot ndi asoja wo ho enti bi san say okohi iya kola
okay me ko fagya
ena microphone ntin kran nti microphone ba ho am nie makola bi na ye makola e wo makola
okay
alaaju ayeti ezi alaaju in English word o alaaju ala ajo
ye to yesa
microphone kaluwa for no ba ye no Jomu ya ni se omo ba na omo di koye nsuo no edu anajo a omo so bobo a green omo water station still kra enti ebisa nkrafo ni se na mo ko hin mi ya hin ni ala na ajo ewo ala ajo. So all the words you hear they depict a certain meaning ya ebi I am concentrating on teaching it what I say enti Oobake, it's like I'm in expectation that you will definitely come back. That's the meaning of it. Oobake. Definitely, I'm in an expectation mood that you definitely come. Definitely you will.
It's welcome and because I can't say one crime.
Oobake.
Then one I will say, what say I see?
What's it welcome and because I can't say? I'm saying Oobake.
Now Oobake na such they say.
Now much I say. I'm in expectation that you will come.
Then you're welcome.
Yes. Ojeko is greetings. Good morning.
Me ojo tell no. Teacher ni we ma ojeko chonlo.
Mr. Take the sign or chile.
Oka ojeko. Ojemlan chonlo. It's a response to it.
It's a response.
The real money aso ojeko chonlo.
Ojeko. Ojemlan osue.
Okay.
No man, your mind you thought it was Akwaaba or something.
So if you watch, and honestly speaking by research, one of the difficult languages in Ghana to learn is the Ghana language.
True.
Very difficult. And it is the only language that is in the medical books. Contomine was there and they made it into bracket green leaves. But Koshoko, it's a course you study till today. It's a Ghana language and yet superior. But it's difficult. It's not to say, Oba buko nkwana koto adia. You say Oba tahin in krani kura bisausa. And it's like the hospitality of the Ghans have really gone far to the extent say obi adia tumu. But if they are requesting for these to be placed, so we will understand say nkran kasa ne was say here and now ka Oba kan they can way like jeje so ke atu ni me jiwodom na ye grand greeting na ka say ye greeting in one a sentence like the northern greeting it's the same thing you get the sentence be some no papa to say whatever that's how we live enti sa Oobake no it should not cause any scare because already the guys have always been waiting for a lot of things that is irritating but they are quiet. What do you say? Beans any gari any gobe. Your friend is Gary.
Gary.
So if we want to celebrate a festival in this country, should it be Gobe Festival or Yoke Gary Festival?
Gary.
But we do have it. It's Gobe. There are people that I can say, I'm not in radio so I can cry. I'm an owners of the radio station. I'm a warning so no one can cry on radio station.
Why?
Yes.
But in Canada.
But you see, but they are in a can radio station. I can't cry. I mean, there's this girl, Ohimawe. if you listen to her introduction,
she
will introduce in all the languages, and it's so brilliant, even with French and others. And the Oobake request no more yen, and you be a fresh. Say you can request schools here in Accra
because me cholo one chair me Oobake.
Okay.
Cholo
one chair. Okay. No, it's good. But actually, me I was taught in school. But me because even if you the chair with you, my grandmother don't come for grammar. But here can you camp. What should be cool as say your mother go school. Oh, you are clapping tree.
A tree, any French.
So the Ga language is not here. When people study Ga in teacher training, they move them to their Kan regions to go and teach something else. And it's on record. Until your mother go school, almost a Kan language.
So yes, it's into Ufi say Ga manchene.
It is not two ways to argue about it. Say BBC I before I said you voter region. It should resonate and like I said, resonate with us because it gives you that cultural belief. And the Gamanche called palace now or the Akwaaba Abonechia. How will you feel? Just like you go to the palace of the of Otumfo and you who know Oobake Ewonechi. How will you feel? So it is not in the wrong place. But I think say the way we approached it, what must say? Tourism say we didn't sanction it. We say I didn't sanction it. You know. Me dream am say so anybody can go and do something anywhere. Say na mutu an makwa control next week Lutterodt one na my people dey owo nyina na what do I say
na baby ade ne bo no ho no government na ye and as an individual.
So now per the letter we read the GD said say bibi because we no be because if it tourism ho we say nyom no ye enti eni yo ye
so we say e wo de himfa no airport de omunye you
the be airport de omunye me che
kwame koma
ho de conversation start
so omusu na oho no so yes omu ye under ministry no omu de omu share tourism for no omu de only say
million
some
omu scan innovation
no omu de any
the museum agency works under the tourism. Because creative island to be action as you
agencies need na share.
But according to said there maybe some research am I say omu to me no omu so omu kita no tourism phone to me be share omu.
That's not true.
Because honorable Krekumante
behind the tourism. Yeah, Ministry of Tourism. Directly.
Honorable Krekumante
it almost a sign omu
see enyo no omu sign letter na omu letter by you. It's a name means almost say yeah who be on na.
But this one is editing. Once say airport they na editing.
No, this one actually
this one there
the Memorial Park no they've changed it.
They've changed it.
I said yes. So the GTA official communique they said they are not aware. They didn't endorse the change.
Like
so that's how he's raising the question. How did the change happen?
Our culture is dynamic. Yentia say is solid. We don't fight each other. And one of the tribes that you should know that they are holding all the tribes in the world, in Ghana, are the Ghana tribes. I'm telling you, because of the born 1844. No.
Yentro Oobake.
Yentro Oobake no. Na fan count. And we say any Akwa airport. Yes, logo. How long we are going to do? Until what happened, I said. And yes, you are Sama. But send Uncle for Jim Crawford, was a total celebrity be bar. You go fre the one okay. It's becoming normal. I say it's only a K4 combo. So at this time, when somebody requested Obi Bad, and they requested, oh, can we have the same group do the Ga dance?
Is very beautiful.
But it was beautiful.
The Palogo is the whole conversation. And I call it dance, performing art. Yes, sir, Damba, yes, sir, Doa, yes, sir, Guta, yes, sir, Bobobo, yes, Samba, sir, Palogo. Because Usiani in a boom, and you're watching that, with me sending but I'm not from the place. So I want to say that this shouldn't bring fights. And the government never spoke in any way or say, and this is how we welcome you. It was say, no, can't cry.
But he said instead of Akwaaba.
Because that's what we all know.
Yeah.
Because also and cry.
Of course. I totally agree. But I just want to put it in proper context.
Because Akwaaba will be a name. Of course. So, and yes, ability will be Kasa. gone yonko pa ne asantini na menji bi so be ko asantini o ti kokko so no du wa no anka say Oobake no aka say ma Akwaaba. You understand what I'm saying? So maybe menji say this statement should not divide us. It should not divide us. Let's all learn from it, and whatever request the Ghana state is requesting for, the government should let us have a seat. Yemban lose the language. Honestly, they are losing the language. We can't write it anymore. Formally, we write Accra in Sabachonga. The other place, and it makes you God because originally your mother tongue could maybe Igbe. Now I could throw so media. I think Oobake. Let's take it. Na mo nso se nkrankasan eyede nyama bebre wo ho ye nkasam say atemni de hweye your body part
but me pacho in the topics and we can DSTV yeah DSTV
Oobake and catalog
Oobake account any catalog into uchu subakwa na
e dia na ka enye na metu baba for education purposes so be ma je we no be nka se
Medas.
Uma me kwan bia no maka ade ba kwa wo makoma so medas.
Yeah.
Nyamishira.
Empress. I think said this whole conversation about Oobake, Akwaaba no I didn't know say the government even had said something like that. What I yes. I was thinking the Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum sign no and the statue. But you see Empress they tell me say honestly speaking the past few weeks me share social media. I didn't know say Ghana food binom ye tribalistic sir. Na minim. Because me share videos being as said the uncle for cano. It's only right that the Ghanaians will say because the airport is on our land, it would be nice that we have the Oobake there, then maybe the Akwaaba. Yes. So maybe we can do Oobake, Akwaaba, no Scrollico, then Wezolo can come, then Akwaaba can come and all. I honestly didn't know how it got so anxious, social media banter and all of that. And I think say it gives room to fester tribal,
okay, now
comments. Because me tie the papa ne kana. I say Mako Northern Palace. Na
thank you
ohene kasa
kasa
no ebia akamuni e be kasa Akwaaba hadie you can't say and I say I honestly don't think this
no
is
say kaminya
anka so I think say the back and forth on this thing is too much because my room for tribal bigotry what you say if we want to drive inclusivity as a country it is only nice that if it comes that the one at airport Oobake, then when you go to Kumasi airport you have Akwaaba. If in future there's an airport in Ho and it's Wezolo and if it's in Tamale and it's the language that they speak, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I feel say maybe how it was presented and how the people were going about it and it doesn't sit well. That how does somebody all of a sudden go and change the signage at Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum and
somebody nipa kuno no authority on to me.
And I me person me chese but you see how the people that have the authority are saying that they did not sanction it. Me pacho me boa. But the GTA the Nkrumah Mausoleum
now. That's what
it's in me person
so there now.
So how did it happen?
And no na mentia.
Because how does Obi sorry government institutional property na me say edin na ewo ho ne yes sanity makwakwa kosesa openi bi ansha nti oni kofoni ye adwuma na obi ehu an question almost say maybe who asked you to bring this or why are you doing this and stuff like that. It's very strange to me.
My we metete Ghana for ye ntamne ade ba ko ne say ye tu kwan anaso ko eburuchila usia Ghana ni bia ubisa na me Ghana ni eno ne daya no ansa na e bia obeka se me ya kan ni me ya chimni me ya fanti ni me ye we na da no obi nso de ne comment kora ba say ne Kumasi sports stadium no your friends and baba
ya
na eno no sabio ono se no footballer no obokotoko anamwa ene ye di ni dim eto eso eti wuntumi mfa eno no enye ye kan se nsusudua enka se wono ni din no akoto ho enti no wo de no ye susudua da bi enti ahofe ye nyina ye nipa baako oman baako odo baako ahofe baako enije baako yemfa saa na yemfa nante Akwaaba ne boho na Oobake no so no aboho na ye baako John 10:30 I am my father
one
ankawe na kenye issue enye issue baako kra ma mechu adekonti enye issue adekonti enye issue ni say Ghana your constitution ayede adwuma so na Ghana your constitution o kan article 11 no and clause 3 we say our customary laws are part of our laws your customary law e kan yemra so na ma men kai kakra bi enfanchiro we say your customary law is part of our laws and we say for the purpose of this article customary law means the rules of law which by custom are applicable to a particular communities in Ghana. So, just say your customary law, the betimi a shamra, awo befa se bia jurisdiction. So, we betimi a shamra or jurisdiction. The customary no, why na your customary no? Why the timi yes I no? The leader of the community and the share customary law. The leader, who is the leader? The traditional ruler. Jamaica na wacha se ohene na oho no e na betimi ahye samra no na listen se ye tia no mi gamanche the land ni o tetenu anu ye jeje o mo land no na ye land acquisition act ni nyamai sa banti ka se e bia ha se ye pese ye de ye road enti ye buda ways na for by force nyama compensation ni nyamai e na sa cham no ni constitution bi e kire yen se Ghana lands no aban wo mi sei Jamaica na wacha say so they offer the land to the government for free of charge etu ono no community obetimi ahemra enuti na akọ wanchi for paramount chief no say on pese ye beye yi o ho a obi a free wanchi bobon sama na bru 200 Ghana cedis it's a law there wasi ye na wotweda me pese na wotweda no go beyond 10 am aye no mra wa hyehye aye adwuma kotoko hene we say ye na asante hema yi ebo 6 o'clock me pese me hu ebebo 6 o'clock ebehu obi awa abonten ebo 4 am 3 am me kroma yedin even Ashantis outside the country ebi koje ezet kofie kokodai e de be kan wacha se eye ne law no untimi mfa wode no mfa nko obi de so enuti na gamanche timi ka se enne de ye pese ye prapra krom etimo bia mia store untimi kwashe obi se manu mia store but a constitution man kwan say land ni ye me community etimetimi ahemra so se gamanche ka se me land we ye media enuti no me pese me yusu Oobake Oobake and the year and can say I'm telling you about that and say or preserve our culture to say you be a yen dear so the beach anything I may say what peja konyano so the beach or preserve culture and can say bibia name we should video na your hair na so how politely the gamanche no OCC can offer or come here na ade na ba bontin e beda na conversation nipa one conversation the regional minister Ledoku when they created this confusion ade aye company na they created that confusion because if you had watched that video need true SCC efa kan asem say one can by force say mu chinchina mo koye Jamaica na watch say wo educate yen ama yate normal say but a radio station called the woman the way okasa ye no ai ne ye wakra yetimi for on sa kasa no ene na man kofo ready meaning to it.
You see ade we nyina no started with the Nkrumah mausoleum issue and how come say ye signage no ye Akwaaba na ye weasel and then we leave it just like that. Empress, I think say disrespectful to the Ghana people. Okay. Because you see, including the Ghana for no crime, say Akwaaba no internationally recognized. They don't have a problem with that. Everybody knows. You can't even argue it out. The Akwaaba is sold. Into Sakebia, Akwaaba and Kwadia. I don't think say there will be an uproar. But why Akwaaba? What's not the ways of account?
Now
we jai the land now at the end of the for me it is disrespectful.
Do you think so? Omoye said there be a Kasabeba.
I don't think so because it was there until somebody this one of the bloody TV or the chocolate one of these guys no in who and no the better or be highlighted. Sakebia ko ya Akwaaba kan come yes so they doing apple. But to add Weasel and they leave Oobake. Why? It's an affront to the people now at the end of now. It means that you are recognized, apart from you recognizing the Akwaaba in your moon, accept internationally recognized. What the ways you also abekam and then leaving the Oobake. What are you trying to tell them? They are problematic. Lutterodt koho. The way a manner society and what memorial park on. And you see, yet it's what he has not been addressed properly. Initially, we call say Omasan. It is AI editing.
That's and then people say AI.
No, people actually went there to watch. Honor minister, not the airport, you know. No, the that's where the whole thing started from. It's time where Nico also we assistant son, and the minister no issue a communique say or more endorse be and as more validity and as more authorized be as on kwasa. And then it came out say indeed they've changed it. How was it changed?
GTA say they don't know. They've not sanctioned.
Now GTA all my baby on.
So a cocoa and that is dangerous. Because how say edifice na wo ho no obi to me bo we need approval one go through any approval process. Now say take it time as originally who my sister no without any like no,
and nobody saw him to question it or
that is so wrong. You mean what it means to say if that matter is not properly addressed say GTA for 9 year investigation you say obi na go authority or mass approval now a recipe for disaster. No, seriously. Because what it means is any youth group or any person there can go into any edifice and change whatever they want to change. Let's so if we say you new into 2% you go for a discussion. Yes. Make your case. Present facts and figures. Say the person you are doing things in the ecosystem. Then GT, you know, a custodians of Adiano, they go to the right process and sanction it.
Okay.
To prepare people's mind.
Yes. So you review. You see your complaint. I say it's a review near it's going through a process. But you have to have some people just go there and change it without
you're sorry.
No. And so now you need any release there to say your investigations, and we say no. That is dangerous.
What has she done?
Now when we go to the airport there, so we end a trickle down to airport because some of you say yeah we there and then let's go to the next, which is the airport. But some mistake come and say airport it wasn't sanctioned by Ghana Airports Company or the Ministry of Transport. Ookba Airport, there are a lot of advertising spots be around. One of the revenue generating points for Ghana Airports Company. It's now even trolley they sell that trolley. They sell. No MTN I thought trolleys in now to advertise. That sports no MTN at all. What MTN want to do with it? MTN problem. And over the years, MTN say Akwaaba no pay. So what problem with data? You go to the MTN's office as a delegation and plead your case. Which is a legitimate case. But you go there and you talk to them and say, listen, you're way near Akwaaba no institute. It has so be and so the back dialogue. Very simple. It has nothing to do with the airport company. Airport company has not sanctioned you say Akwaaba no make go. MTN and on Wakasakoto on the spot.
All because two different languages and it's like one tribe is against the other. Now, then, what is this? We are too grown for that. We are far ahead of those kind of, weightless discussion. So we got up and we decided just to discuss about, like to fight about a word to be used. What kind of people are we? Anyway, before we get into the issue, look at this. It is hard time we yenjai sadiero. What I say? We are one people. We are one people, one beautiful people. You know, all these things that they happen when Ghanaians team up, we forget about tribes. Let us allow that spirit to work. The spirit of teaming up. Maybe no problem. I heard that the Ga king, or the king of the Gas, okay, he received some visitors and they asked, how do you say welcome in Ghana? You know, normally that is how foreigners speak, welcome in Ghana, because most of them don't know. They think we are like Chinese who speak Chinese. We are like Vietnamese who speak Vietnamese. We are like Koreans who speak Korean. They think that is how we are. But they didn't know that we are one beautiful country with different tribes, you know, with diversity in culture, but united together as one beautiful thing. They don't know that. So they asked the king, so I welcome no more kind of saying Ghana. Then someone said Akwaaba. And the Ga king said, yes, but here in my palace, I cannot say Akwaaba because I'm a Ga. So when you come to my palace here, I will only say Oobake, which means the same. And so why are we fighting? It is about time we look at what is eating us up and stop all these tribalistic things. I've told you again, I will make a whole video about tribalism and how it is going to kill us. It will not start today. Now you think it is a normal thing. Let's leave it for a few more years, and I'm going to tell you how many years it will take for this to be actualized. Let's stop this. What has Oobake or Akwaaba, or what the Dagbani man will say, or what the Mamprusi man will say, or what the Hausa man will say, or what the Ewe man will say, Wezo. What has all that got to do with the problems we are facing in this country, with how weak and porous our system is, and we are here fighting over petty things? Lord have mercy. It will be very beautiful to see Oobake in Kotoka International Airport, and then we will also see Akwaaba in Prempeh International Airport. We will see what it doesn't cost a thing. If you go to some countries, some Asian countries which are picking English as their second language, on their highways, you will see they have their own language at the top and they have English very little at the down, so that foreigners can read. And look at us, we are fighting over this, where we have to look at how to be united as Ghanaians. You see, let me give you a tip. This is my last thing. Check any country that has different languages and are fighting about the languages and see whether they have developed or they have never developed. And come back to the comment section and comment. Share your ideas. Until then, I will say remember to subscribe to the channel ISN Inside Studios Network on all platforms. Subscribe here and follow us on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, all at Inside Studios Network. What am I still doing here? I'm gone. Tribalism kills.